Okay, so this was a sail, I believe, a small sail. I don't think it was a sail bag, it was a sail. This small sail is in such bad condition, I cannot even recognize what it looked like. It's just absolutely disintegrated. It had maggots and mice and bugs and stuff eating it up, so, we have eyelets and stuff in here. I soaked it overnight in bleach, so, see, all the maggots were at. It's just all the pieces, There's just not much left of it. It's been underwater all these years. But it is completely, rotten, dry rotten completely. I'm throwing this away because, it serves no purpose. You can't even use it to identify. See, you got eyelets in here. Unless it's a boom tent, Could it be a boom tent? It could be a boom tent. You just have to look at, see, I have this rope here. Let's see if there's any kind of, another rope. See, could be a big sail bag. See, yeah, it's canvas. Canvas, definitely top of a canvas material. Yeah, but I don't see any kind of. And here's a. See, this is a. I think it was a sail. It could have been a sail. Could be a boom tent. A tent that goes over the boom, a canvas tarp that goes over a boom. I don't know if it's that or what do you see? It's just all the pieces. And you can't find any kind of lettering on it. It's kind of interesting. See, all the eyelets in it and everything. Pretty heavy fabric, But anyway. Yeah, hey. You see. It was a sail, I guess, is what it was. But it's a canvas sail, and there's not much left of it. But this is like a double layer. It's just horrible, horrifying to look at. So I don't see any kind of identifying markers on this. I think it was a sail, but it was just really most of the sails were able to be saved from this boat, So most of the sails in this boat were able to be saved. This happens to be one, just like if you were to bring up a sunken ship, I'm telling you, this is what you would find. This is the kind of fabric you would find. Something that's just so dry rotten. Just nothing really left of it. I can't find any kind of identification on it. Okay, this is called a pulpit. This is called a pulpit, and the pulpit has been reinstalled. The pulpit is on the front, the bowsprit is not on. Pulpit is on. See it? It just bolts into the top. We need to get some marine sealant, but that's it. What the pulpit looks like. In front of a boat, It makes it look more like a yacht. That's what makes it cool. So, a lot of this stuff is in the bottom of the boat, just underwater, And the identifying markers of the mast, of your, not the mast, but the boom, 4 of 1971. Silhouette Mark III. Silhouette Mark III, 1971, aluminum masts. This is a boarding ladder or a swim ladder that can be rebuilt. I took it out of there, and so the cockpit is pretty well clean, from what it was. It's dirty, and I got the other piece of the tiller to rebuild the tiller, so make a new tiller, the wooden part of the tiller. So that's what we're just practicing our project until I get rid of it or whatever. Just put it back together and I can still sell it. Something like this, you may not get much out of it. You may lose money and be ripped off. But even if you get ripped off on something like this, you can still sell it for scrap. This aluminum trailer is worth some money. That's an aluminum trailer. Aluminum trailer is worth money. So, if you have to scrap it, I wouldn't sell the masts. I wouldn't get rid of the mast. If you have to scrap it, scrap it, but you can keep the superstructure, the top half of the boat, because it's just fiberglass. This is how you bolt the top of the boat onto the bottom. Keep the superstructure, and maybe if you get a dinghy, like an open dinghy that has a title to it, if you get an open dinghy of the same size with a title to it, you can use the top of this boat for that. Just cut the back of it off. Cut this back off of here and leave that. Get rid of that. Cut it here and just have the top of your cabin, the roof of your cabin, this top part. Keep that and put it on a dinghy. If you buy a dinghy or something with a title to it, a titled dinghy, get your titled dinghy with a title to it, sailing dinghy. Get your sailing dinghy and take the top part off and put it on a sailing dinghy. You'll have your sailboat with a cabin. So just, whether you fix it or keep it or get rid of it, scrap it or what, you can get rid of it some way, Always a way to get rid of something like that. So I'm just going to throw away this sail. The sail's in awful condition. I can't find anything with the sail that's marked on here. It's just nasty. So I'm going to put it in the big garbage can. So that's what that is. Couldn't find anything. I just found this where this fabric is made. Probably a sail. Probably a jib or something. A jib is a small sail. The front sail. So